Yeah,
Hello.
Hello?
Hi, Irene.
Hi.
Oh my God, I'm gonna start the recording real quick.
Can you see me or no?
Um, I don't have a webcam, so you can't see me, but I don't think I can see you either. Oh, hold
Oh,
on. Okay, I see it. It was it. Oh, I could see you. Ah, you don't have to put it on if you don't want to,
oh, okay, that's fine.
but you can if you like it. I don't mind.
Hello?
Okay, hold on. I'm going
Okay.
to. I'm just gonna. I'm push record real quick on one of these recordings. Yeah,
Sure.
and it is pushed. Okay, and I don't know if you're gonna call me or not. So I was sitting here just listening to your music, like, okay, maybe she call, maybe she won't, because I didn't see the question mark on your last email, and
Oh, I'm
and
sorry.
no, it's okay, it's not your fault, it's my fault. And I was like, oh my god, maybe she's not gonna call me because I never answered. Okay, so you ready to start?
No, no. Sure, yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna say hi real quick. I'm gonna start over. We'll start. Let me get my papers. I was rewriting all my notes because I get nervous with these things still. And
Oh, I do too. Don't
I,
worry.
oh, no, I can tell because in your videos, you get really like you seem really shy. And I was like, oh, she's shy, but she plays on stage. I always find that interesting. So you did like your tunnel series and your vlog and your Buenos Dias, which is fucking awesome, by the way.
I know I need to do more of those.
I
I
know. Why
just have
haven't
not
you?
had time.
Oh,
I
what's
don't know, like I got like just between like work and like it just I don't know, just time like just flies.
work as
And
in
like it
the?
takes up I think it takes up a lot of time. Like I realize like putting out the videos that it takes up um, a lot of my time. I need to find a way just to do it like real quick because I was doing it on my laptop and my laptop ended up getting too much. There was like a lot, not a lot of space left, so I couldn't do it on there. And then, but I think I could do it on my phone. I'm gonna start doing them again.
Yeah, I think YouTube has a direct upload from your phone if you just
Yeah,
kind of
I
use
think
your
it does
phone.
too.
What would be your next one? Because you did the cupping thing, and that one was awesome. Like
Oh yeah.
I wanted to go have coffee with you, Carolyn. I was like, I want a
We
cup. I don't know what
should.
cupping is, but I want to do it. And then you did the walk in the park. And so, what would be the next one you would come up with?
I was doing one. I was
Hello, I think you're cutting out.
Los Frescas. Her name is Jocelyn. She owns this company called Todo Verde,
Mm-hmm.
but it's based out obviously here in LA. And she just pops up like at farmers markets and stuff. And I did like a smoothie making one with her, and I still have yet to put it out. So that
Oh,
one's
nice.
that
That
one's
is so
gonna have
cool.
to be put out. It was should have been put out like a month ago or more, but we've just been so
So
busy.
busy with the music, or did you do you have a part time job?
Yeah, I have a part-time job, so yeah, I realize
What
that
do you
it's just
do?
so draining. I work at Trader Joe's, so
Oh,
I'm like
cool. Wait,
a cashier. Do we pretty much do everything.
nice. What is Trader Joe's?
You don't know what Trader Joe's is?
No, I'm from Texas. I don't know.
They have, I think they have a
Don't
Trader
hate
Joe's
me.
there.
Do they?
I'm pretty sure you have to go in. It's like this, it's a grocery store, but it's kind of, have a lot of like their own label food and they have everything like wine, they have dinners. It's kind of like a bachelor kind of store, but also like they have stuff for like, just cooking and pretty much everything.
Now I'm excited. I have nothing to do today, so maybe I'll go search for a
Yeah,
Trader
there
Joe's.
should you live in Austin, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna get to know you a little bit better, okay? So let's start like you started in 2011, right?
Yeah, yeah, 2011, I kind of like really started trying to push myself to, I guess, make a name for myself. I was trying to figure out like if I wanted like what is it called, the alias name, or just
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fake name,
Like your
and
stage name.
yeah, and eventually I just stuck with my name just because that's my name.
What were you throwing out? What were kind of the
I was
top two?
there was this one I was trying to do this key orange, which was weird. It was spelled Kee and then orange, but I was like,
Where did that come
I
from?
don't know, I just liked it. But I never
Key
put it
orange.
out. I never put it out, so
I think it sounds funny. Key orange. I like. Who the hell is Key orange? What does
yeah.
she do?
Yeah.
I like Irene Diaz better. It seems very strong.
Yeah, me too. I like my name.
I did too. Do you So you started in 2011, and that was after you went to Seattle Pacific University?
Yeah, yeah, actually I didn't graduate from Seattle Pacific, but oh wow, I'm surprised that you know that. That's
Girl,
cool.
I dug deep. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I stopped going to Seattle. I came back home in 2008 and I was just trying to figure out school, trying to figure out what I wanted to do and I think by maybe the end of 2010, I ended up I was taking like these music classes for children, and I decided that I just didn't want to do school anymore. Like I was like, I don't want to do this, and I quit. And since then, I think the decision was fulfilling because I felt like it was the best decision I made because I felt a sense of relief, and I also felt like it was the right way to go.
Did your mom like get sad that you were gonna quit school or mad?
No, no. I mean, my parents, they're not like really like go to school. You need to go to school and, get your education. And they are and they're not. But pretty much like I would do my own thing. Like I would follow like the footsteps of my brother. Like my brother is pretty much, he's a professor now at
The your
Claremont
I think I.
School.
Oh, nice. Your brother's cute, by the way.
I know a lot of people say that. Oh my God. But yeah, he went all the way with school and I was kind of following in his footsteps, but I think I just, ventured off on my own and my dad's a musician, so I don't know, kind of like what he wanted to do, I'm sort of doing.
He's the one that did he teach you how to play piano and guitar?
He taught me a little bit guitar, but I did lessons on piano when I was a kid. Took them for a while. They were like private lessons, which was really cool. I'm grateful that my parents made me do that because I love
I wish
music.
mine would have made me do that.
I
Yeah.
know, yeah. It's
So once you decide in that moment where you feel this weight just lift off you, and you're like, I'm gonna do music. Were you scared of like how you're gonna go forward? Did you
I
have any
wasn't.
clue?
I wasn't scared. I think I just went with it and I started, meeting people. One of my friends, actually one of my coworkers at Trader Joe's, like there's a lot of musicians at Trader Joe's. It's insane. So many artists and stuff. But my friend Sung, his name is Sung Park. But I started hanging out with him, and he's like a whiz with music. I started hanging out and doing like jam sessions with him and his friends. He does like Afro-Cuban music. He knows like all kinds of different drum beats and he plays the saxophone. So he kind of opened my world to different types of music, and I think that helped me grow.
Did you ever say, "Hey, do you want to form a band and we can be in a group together with him?"
Well, he used to play drums with me a lot. Um, like back in the day when I was like starting out, like he would play drums and eventually we had one of his friends play drums and he started playing like saxophone. So that happened for a little while, but it just kind of faded. And then eventually I kind of stopped doing music for a little bit.
No, why?
Yeah, I think I was just not intentionally, like I didn't really know what I was doing. Um, but when I met Carolyn, that's when I kind of started back up with music because she started helping me out um,
Where did you meet Carolyn?
at Trader Joe's.
Oh, she works with you?
Yeah,
Oh, nice. That's
yeah,
pretty cool. So
yeah.
how did the conversation come about? Like, oh, hey, I'm a musician. Hey, I'm a musician.
With Carolyn,
Yeah.
actually, it didn't kind of like when we met. I mean, we're dating, and we started dating, I think for a whole year. Like it was just about us, for the most part. And I was like, I really need to do my music. Like I really want to do this. And I asked her if she wanted to help kind of manage me or help me, because I'm not the type of person to like push myself like on people or just say, hey, like I want to play here. Like she started doing a lot more of that because, yeah, just how I am. And it's so funny because eventually I bought her a ukulele for her birthday and then she learned it and then she started playing with me.
Oh, so she never had any experience with guitar or ukulele
She
before
had a
that?
little experience with like guitar and music like when she was growing up, but she never learned the ukulele and she pretty much taught herself.
I see Carolyn on your videos, and that woman just seems so chill and so cool
Hmm.
in them. And she's so respectful, and she lets you talk, and she knows when to like let her voice be heard. And I'm just like, that's a bad bitch right there. I like Carolyn. She's cool. And then she's sitting there teaching you how to make Turkish coffee, and I'm like, oh, I want her to be my friend.
Oh, yeah, she's
So
so
how
sweet.
was who's the first one to say hi whenever you were at Trader Joe's? Because you said you're dating. Did
Yeah,
she make the first move?
it was actually my friend's song that kind of initiated things. Uh, we, I felt like I met her like before, but we had never met. And it was just kind of this thing that just happened. It was kind of magical and we just ended up started hanging out and when we started hanging out, we just started dating. Like it was just that was it.
It just happened. Like
Yeah.
there were no even words exchanged. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So is that the point whenever you decided to start making love songs? Because
Hmm.
saw that you said you started off making depressing songs before.
Yeah, it's funny because growing up, I think when you're a teenager, like you have this kind of depression over you. I don't know if every teenager goes through that, but it's just like you're trying to find yourself and you're trying to find your way. And I think another thing too is that I was very much like Christian and I was very just involved with the church. And I don't know, like I feel like the church kind of makes you feel depressed because, you're this sinner and, everything that you do is just, you need to do it for God. And every mistake, it's like, I don't know, there's just never any redemption, I suppose. Um,
Is that
mhm.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You're fine. Go ahead.
Oh, and I don't know, I feel like I was just like in this like dark place, like constantly trying to find God. And that's kind of why I went to Seattle as well, because
Oh, so where are you originally from?
um
LA?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I'm
nice.
originally
So
from
you
LA.
moved to Seattle?
I
Or oh no, you went to school
yeah,
for
I went
Seattle.
to
I'm so dumb. Oh my
no,
god,
it's
I just
okay.
asked you about it.
It's okay. Yeah, I went to school like I went to this it was a Christian private college. And so I think I was just trying to find like a community of, believers and I don't know, it just never really worked for me because I feel like I didn't like the person that I was when I was a Christian, which is
Is that why you posted a photo and with the caption that said that you find it hard being yourself often because of the religious background?
no, like I feel like I've kind of grown like more and trying to ground myself just to trying to find like what I believe and I think I've become okay with not knowing and I feel like it makes me like an easier person. But Christianity had played a big role in my life, like in all of my decisions and stuff. But I don't know, I
Did you
feel
have the was it like kind of like what gave you the strength to say fuck school, I'm gonna pursue music kind of?
no, uh, no. Christianity, I think, I don't know, I grew up with it. So it, I don't know, like around that time when I quit, I was kind of getting out of Christianity. When I quit school, I was kind of like already kind of, you know, where I'm at today.
Do you still believe in God and stuff?
I believe there's something out there. I believe that there's a lot of things that we don't know. There's a lot of things that I think that, I think religion helps us cope with not knowing. And people, they believe it and it's great, but sometimes it's very powerful when you believe something.
I
And
feel the same way
yeah.
because I don't know if I believe in God because my grandma made me go to church and believe in it,
Hmm.
or if it's because I actually feel there is something out there.
Yeah.
But I also believe in aliens too. So I'm just like, I'm so conflicted.
I know there's a lot. There's so much out there that we don't know. And I think it's cool to think about those things. It's cool to question. And I think with religion, like you don't have the ability to question. You just have the faith. You have to believe, and that's it. But when you
Have you heard of
question, hmm.
yeah, have you heard of Elon Musk trying to take us to Mars?
No, but I've heard
He
about
is.
us trying to go to Mars, and I don't know, there's a lot that I think about that.
I think that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. So we're fast forwarding from the you go from school and then you're gonna decide you're gonna do music, and now come 2013 you make an EP. So who was part of the team that helped you get to that EP?
It's funny because I was trying to find a producer for the EP, and eventually Carolyn convinced me to do it myself.
Ooh,
So
she worked hard for the money.
yeah, yeah, so we ended up raising money on a Kickstarter, and I just produced it myself, and that that was it.
Do you find it hard asking people for money?
I think around that time, like I had never done that, and it happened really fast. Like a lot of people donated. I feel like now, like I'm afraid to ask people because I've already done something like that. So, and I don't really know the direction that I'm going to be going right now. I have an idea, but I think once I narrow down what I want to do next, is I might do a Kickstarter, I might not, but we'll see.
So do you have the full album released out already? I couldn't find it.
Mm-mm.
No, not yet. Is it still in the
No.
works?
Yeah.
How
Yeah, it
close are you for finishing
is.
it?
I haven't really started. I mean, I have the
Girl.
songs. Yeah, I have the songs, but I I think I'm just like it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
I really hope it happens because I'm
Yeah.
in love with the songs that you're making so far.
Thank
Especially
you.
what's the one anything
Oh,
something
anything
what's it
for
called?
you?
Yeah, oh
I
girl, I
know.
love
I
that
love
one.
that song.
That is so good. That is so awesome. So what were you finding wrong with all the producers that you were kind of meeting? Where were they
There
trying to
was
take
just
you?
not a connection. It was just one of it was like it was I didn't have the money at the time, and I realized that while I
Mhm.
was, working with them, and I was paying them hourly, and there was points where we were just kind of sitting there. So I was like, I can't do this. Like I can't just spend my money just, not knowing like the direction that we're going to be going because it costs so much money. And the next producer that I was working with, like there was just not a connection. And I think like my songs are, I mean, they mean a lot to me, and I want to be happy. I need to be happy with the production and how it goes and how they come out because this is what I'm going to be presenting to, my fans and potentially new fans.
Whenever Carolyn convinced you to produce your own album, did you go straight to Google and YouTube and be like, how to produce an album?
No, I did.
Is it still kind of a learning process for you?
It is. I think that's why I want to work with a producer for this next album and just learn. So, I mean, that's something that I want to get out of.
With this EP that you released, I Love You Madly,
Hmm.
NPR kind of it caught its ear, and then they shouted you out in that year 2013, shortly after you released it, right?
Yeah.
And then you played for them in the little desk concert. Oh my
Hmm.
god,
That was the
girl!
best. That was the best.
When I saw that, like I was looking videos for you, I was like, no, she didn't, and so I
Hmm.
clicked on it, and it was so cute. And can I just say that the cameraman because while you were playing, I don't know if you noticed, and I wanted to, if I was in the audience, I would have been waving at you or signaling you that you had gotten lipstick on your teeth. Did you see that?
I did?
Yeah. So if you go back and watch it, there's lipstick on your teeth. And I was like, no, someone tell her to clean it. Because it's not that big of a deal, right? But, and plus, the music is so awesome. I don't know why they'd be looking at your teeth anyways, right? But I think he noticed that and he started to shoot it at an angle that was
Where it
really
wasn't
good to where
noticeable?
you wouldn't notice it. I was like, look at that cameraman. He is so
That's
good.
good.
I just wanted to give him a shout
See,
out if he's
that's how
listening
you
because
know. That's how you know when someone's good. When
yeah,
they
they
look
were.
out for
And
you,
you,
you know?
yeah. So how did you decide to pick your songs for for that concert?
Um, I don't know. I feel I don't know. It was like, okay, they only gave you, I think, like 3 or 4 songs that you could do. I think like 20 minutes worth. And oh, I don't know how I picked them. I think I just wanted to present myself like kind of what I do. So I chose, the first song, which is just starting off with my voice, because that's my voice, that's me. And then Crazy Love, I mean, obviously is something that a lot of people have taken to. And then, I did Lover's Sway, which is, I don't know, I feel like Lover's Sway has a lot of like
Is that the
different,
second one?
it's the piano one, like
Yeah, that's the one that's like all types of genres, right?
yeah, yeah.
I was like, girl, where are you taking me?
I know that's how it feels. Yeah. So there was that one, and then just I Love You Madly, which kind of propelled me onto NPR and stuff. So I
That's
kind
so
of,
awesome.
yeah.
And that's the moment like if that was me, I would never forget that moment.
I have not actually since.
How big is the audience for that show?
Actually in an office. It's behind a desk, and it's it was the entire office just comes over and they watch you, and you're not mic'd or anything. So, I mean, obviously whoever's closer to you will hear you, or if you have a big voice, you could just project it. But I don't know, it was weird. Like we when we got into the NPR building, it was there was just this like atmosphere, just this vibe to just the office. Like everybody was just so nice and so welcoming, and you knew that they like enjoyed music. They like music, and they're not. It didn't seem like fake or anybody was just like, oh, we have to do this again, It
Was
was
everyone dressed in office attire?
yeah, everybody was just how they, not like major office, but like, it's NPR. They're like chill.
I've been like, oh, how intimidating! It would be like to me trying to sing for like a record deal or something,
Uh,
like presenting through all the big guys. That's what it would have felt like to me. So after NPR, I bet you just had this like confidence and like you could do anything. What did you do after that to kind of keep the momentum going?
Oh God, when that was in 2013. I don't know. I think I played like a few shows, and I don't know. I just take things as they come, pretty much.
So I see that you play like a lot of little places, like going through your Instagram, like a bike shop, and then you did the Starbucks one.
hmm
What's been your favorite one so far?
Let me see. God, I can't even remember where I played.
I'll let you think about it and ask you
Okay.
another question because you went to South by Southwest in 2014,
hmm
and you played with you like played with a couple of girls there. Were you nervous to kind of put your audition in for that?
For South by Southwest?
Yeah.
Um, no. South by Southwest is very interesting. I feel like it you need a lot of money to like really present yourself and hire like a publicist and someone to really get you out there. I feel like it's worth it when you do that. But if like for me, like I just, just went. It's cool to say like, oh, I played South by Southwest.
It is, isn't it? Though it just
Yeah,
sounds so like I was in South by Southwest.
yeah. But there's a lot of artists. There's a lot of like different like places, that people play. And I feel like it's kind of oversaturated, and there's a lot of people that are just walking around and like drinking and doing drugs, in the streets. But um, I don't know, like if you have like a really good spot and you have a lot of people writing about you, it's totally worth it. But I think it's worth it, like, to say, like, you've played it. But I think if
Yeah,
I go back, like, and play, I think I would, you know, want to make it worth it and be able to, propel myself more than I've been able to playing at South by Southwest.
I read this. I saw this video you did on, I forget who recorded it for you, but it said that, well, you said the cheesiest kind of love is the best. Do you still believe that?
Yeah. Yeah, why not? I mean, we see all
What's the
these.
cheesiest thing you've done with Carolyn or
Oh my
for her?
God. It's funny, whenever we go places, like whenever we travel, she's like, let's go check out, like we become like tourists. Like we go check out like little like random like
I'm just like
spots.
cheesing right now. Just imagine me cheesing right now. Just like super big smile listening to you talk about it.
Like we went to Denver and she was like, let's go check out the Molly Brown house. Like the unsinkable Molly Brown from
No, what is
Titanic.
that?
Do you remember that movie
No.
Titanic?
Oh, I saw that one. I was like a long time ago.
But there's
What's the Molly Brown?
she's like this character in the movie, but I guess she was like real life. Obviously, she was like real life, but they called her the unsinkable Molly Brown, and she was one of them people in the boats that was like, let's go back and save people, but nobody wanted to. And so, I mean, that's how they
What a
presented
brave
her.
woman.
Yeah, yeah. So we ended up going to her house and just checking it out, and I was just busting up just the fact that we were there at her house. Like, what the hell?
Did you pretend that was your house and like did you imagine a family in a white picket fence?
Oh my God. I could imagine, but no, I would not want to live that life.
That's so crazy. So I've also seen that you've done a few collaborations. You did Casi un recuerdo. I forget how to pronounce the guy's name, so I don't want to
Mitre.
say it. Okay, yeah, I was scared to say it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also did Pieces of Me Unplugged, and I also didn't want to jack up his name either.
Olmeca.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. With the Casi un recuerdo, with that one, you recorded the video and you kind of had a little part in it. How was it recording that?
It was cool. I mean, Mitra is like really talented. But are you talking about the video or the song?
Both.
Oh, both. Okay, yeah.
Either or whatever.
Yeah, I had it's funny because I had met Mitre like when I went to the LAMC, the Latin American Music Conference, Latin Alternative, sorry. But we met there, and then I don't even think we met there, but I had seen him, and I think in 2014 we met, and he wanted me to sing on his song. So I pretty much like sang what he wrote. So it was cool. I mean, I went to his house and we just, recorded it. And eventually he wanted to make a video. And we did it
How
in.
flattering was that? Like, hey, I want you in my video,
It was
and I
cool.
want you in the
I mean,
song.
it's really
Yeah.
cool. Like, it's really cool to like collaborate with people.
Did you change up any of his lyrics or just kind of sing it straight from what he wrote?
I sang it straight from what he wrote. I mean, I never want to like impose on anyone because I can impose. I can change things and like, you know, I mean, if he would have asked if I wanted to do anything, I might have, but I think it's his
How
song.
long? How long did it take you to find your the voice and the style that you sing in?
Mm.
Because you're like really good in that video, and actually all the videos.
Oh, thank you.
Mm.
Oh, my voice. I never really considered my voice something that was the, dominant thing about me. I thought it was
What
just
do you consider the dominant thing about you?
I thought it was like just writing songs. Just writing songs, and obviously I needed, to sing them, to share them.
So
Um,
whenever you started singing, that do you ever get like reactions like, "Oh my God, where did that come from?"
yeah, it's funny. It's like, oh, I don't know.
Because you're like what 5? I'm gonna guess they're like 5'3",
No.
5'4".
No, I'm like
Fi-
short.
5? You're 5 feet?
No, I'm like, I think I'm like
No way.
4'11", 4'10".
Shut up. No
Yeah.
way. Oh my God. I think I love you more because I noticed that you're short and I'm short. I'm 5'4". So I
Oh,
was like,
nice.
oh, it's my people. She's repping for us.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I think people are surprised, but I mean, that's just my voice.
Yeah, because it's a really like strong, deep voice too, and just
I
very
like that.
soulful.
I've
I
wanted a
know.
deep, strong voice.
Whenever you first like was in the shower singing, did you surprise yourself of how you sounded? Do you even know how you
No.
sound?
I I mean, I like how I sound. I I enjoy like singing my songs. It feels good, but I feel like I'm always like trying to figure out, my voice and trying to figure out like where it can go.
Do you listen to any of your music?
All the time. I mean, I don't really like listen to like the EP
Hmm.
anymore because I feel like that's something that I've already done. But obviously, like I listen to, my voice memos, which has a lot of like my demos and just songs that I'm working on. But I mean, I don't know. I enjoy it. I like I like what I create.
I do too. I'm really excited for what you're gonna come up with next. I will say though, I noticed that your look hasn't changed since you first started,
hmm
except for like maybe the bangs,
Yeah.
right? Like the eye makeup and the lipstick are the same. What color is the what's the shade of lipstick that you wear?
I just wear red.
It's just any kind of red.
Yeah, any kind of red. I have like this I use a lip pencil from MAC,
Hmm.
which I wish I could get something that was a little more natural, but it's brick. I use that like as an outline, but
So why that cat eye? Why have you stuck with that one kind of eyeliner look?
I don't know. Like I enjoy it, and my mom does cat eye. Like she does
You remind
that.
me of you remind me of one of my friends. You look almost like you could be sisters, and y'all even do the same makeup. I was like, I wonder where that comes from. Like,
Nice.
what is it? Because I don't know. It's weird. You know what? What I heard you say one time, or maybe it was from a picture you posted, but you said that your guitar makes you vulnerable.
hmm
What do you mean by that?
It was
Because you said you don't really like to play your guitar because you said it makes you vulnerable. I'm like, oh girl, what kind of secrets are in that head? What are you not trying to get out? What are you hiding?
I don't know, like I feel like um I used to. The guitar's so big, and I think I've been kind of shy about like my height and it looking like huge on me. There's that, and then just playing the guitar and like strings, it's so like sensitive. But I think I've been shy about like myself, I suppose, and just, who I am, which is this, small little Latina girl. And I've I used to play, well, Carolyn's amazing. She's always, trying to push me, and I would play behind my piano, the guitar, and she was like, "You need to be in front of your keyboard when you play for the audience. Like, you need to." And so that kind of got me out, and I'm starting to play in front of, well, when I can, the guitar in front, and I'm actually starting to stand, which
What?
is, yeah, I'm standing with my guitar. I think another thing is like, do you know that artist Natalia Lafourcade?
Is that the one that you played at
No.
South by Southwest? No. Oh, okay. There was a Natalia that you played with on her.
Oh
No, I
yeah,
don't know
yeah,
her.
yeah. Natalia Lafourcade. She's a Mexican artist, but she's like short like me, and
No
she
way.
plays her guitar like standing up, and it like
Did she give you the strength to
I don't know,
to play
like
the
I think
guitar?
something like that like makes me think like it doesn't matter, how you look or how tall you are, like do your thing. Like nobody else is up there like on stage, and I think I'm trying to convince myself that like I need to do my thing. Like I need to like present myself however I am to people.
Yeah, girl, just do
Yeah,
it.
and I think we can't hold ourselves back. Like I can't hold myself back. Like
Yeah, don't
I
be
need to
scared.
do
Just do it.
it.
Yeah, just do it. I don't care what anyone thinks. Just do it.
Yeah,
So
so
you've made a few videos that which one's been your favorite that you've made so far for your musics? Because you have one for Crazy Love, which
mhm.
is the official one. That's how I first got introduced to you, was with that video, and then I started going through more, and you made This Cannot Be, which
Mhm.
was, I think, was really good as well. That ending though, girl,
I know, right?
I was like, oh no, don't, why, don't do it. So who wrote that again? Who wrote that story for?
It was me, Carolyn, and Michael. But mostly like Carolyn and Michael, they like kind of wrote out like a script and stuff, and
Is it
um,
based on anyone's life,
it
or
has
kind of
like
just
pieces of me, it has pieces of Carolyn's story, and then just stuff that we kind of created.
for me? I was thinking, like, did you get emotional when you started to see the dad kind of like yell at his daughter about being about liking a woman?
It's funny because we've never done like something like that where it's like this narrative story. And so just seeing it from the inside, knowing what went on behind the scenes, it's kind of hard to really, I guess it's easy to appreciate the story and stuff, but when you're behind the scenes, you know what's going on behind the scenes. Because that guy, he's so funny. Like he was like making jokes and like just we were all having fun, but it was a serious matter. Like in the video, it's serious, and you
was
know,
he was he wording the all the script out, or was he just kind of like lip syncing it?
he was he was he was talking. He was doing it. It wasn't like,
So she was getting all the anger from him
yeah,
while she was. Oh, that's intense. Because you don't play the voices. You kind of show the lips
yeah,
moving in the
hmm
video. Man, I would be joking too, just to make sure like the girl wasn't like
yeah,
traumatized from the
oh yeah,
situation.
right.
Your actresses were really beautiful too. I really liked the two that you chose. How many of the girls did you audition?
We auditioned maybe about four girls.
Oh, that's not too many.
Yeah, we had like an open audition, but it's funny because those two girls sent us their headshots, and we were hoping that they would be, really good actresses. And it turned out they were. We're like, these two match. Like these two girls fit the description of the two girls that we want for the video. And it kind of just worked out. It was
I feel
really,
like that's the story of your life. Is it just worked out?
it did, yeah. Like I love it when things kind of just flow. And when they flow, I feel like it's meant to be. You can't really force things. And when they come easy like that, it's like, okay, this is something that needs to be shared with the world, and it wants to be shared.
I like the energy you put out there, because then I feel like you're getting on, because I know that you said you wanted to score a movie, and then you actually did get to score a movie,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So it was Goat Star.
Yeah.
And why have you always wanted to score a movie?
Growing up, when I was taking piano lessons, I loved just playing and creating my own little melodies on the piano. And I always said, when I grow up, I want to be like a film composer. And that's just something that stuck. I never thought of becoming a songwriter, a singer-songwriter, and playing my songs for the world. I mean, I started writing songs when I was like 15. And
Do you go back and look at them and like, oh, this is crap?
no, I don't. I mean, I haven't looked back at them lately, but I feel like every song is a process of you. Like it, it's something that that has helped me build to where I am today.
So once you actually get the opportunity to work for Goat Star to score their music, the movie, was it? Did you get nervous? Were you able to kind of just go in and just dive deep and get it all done quickly? Or was it hard?
It was fun. It was, for me, it was fun. I mean, I recorded it at home, and she kind of gave me something to work off of, which was really cool. Like she was like, I want kind of like this sound and this, and so I did my best to give her what she was looking for. And
Did you watch the movie?
I did. Yeah,
Did you
it's a
like
short
it?
film. It's really good. It's a really good message, something that you don't see a lot. Well,
Can
I've
I
never
YouTube
really
it?
seen
Will
anything.
it be on YouTube?
I don't know if it's on YouTube. I know it was on PBS online for
Hmm.
a while. I'm not sure if it's still there. It might still be there.
I'll look it up
Mm-hmm.
after we get talking. I'll go see if it's good.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see here. Just want to say that I love your Instagram account. I think you post some awesome stuff. And I went through a lot. Like I started going really deep, and I was like, oh my god. I went back to the beginning, and so I was like, how many pictures does she have? Over like 1,000.
Oh
I
my
was like,
God.
damn, this is good content. But I noticed that you wrote an open letter to your father on that one. I was
Uh-huh.
like, dang girl, she has some balls because that must have been tough. Were you scared to push the send button for that one?
I was because I didn't like tell my dad or anything. I mean, my dad and
Does he
I,
follow your Instagram?
yeah, he does.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, so he read it and I mean when I my intention was, you know, not necessarily to pinpoint him. My intention was to encourage others to, you know, share their story and maybe even share to someone close to them how they feel. And that was the intention of the video. That was the intention of my letter. And I don't know, like I feel like as being somebody out, you know, doing my music, I need to be vulnerable and I need to share things that maybe other people, you know, might be feeling. So
What's been the response after that post from your father and maybe from your fans?
um, well, me and my dad, we talked afterwards and you know, he was something that I realized because my dad has always seen me as like, you know, this child. And I think all parents, well, majority of parents see their kids as their kids. That's, you know, what they are to them. And I think I
It doesn't help
realized,
any that you're 4'11" either. So,
yeah, that too. But he, something I realized is that I'm an adult, that I can make my own decisions. And if my dad, you know, if my dad doesn't accept it, that's okay because he has the right to, you know, that's who he is. And growing, I mean, he's Christian and I was raised Christian. So that's something that he holds strongly to and I feel like I need to respect that. And just as he needs to respect that I am in this relationship and he may not like it and but that's okay. Like I think we need to be okay with, you know, those boundaries. They may come down, but they may not. But my dad's my dad, and I love my dad, and I would never like would not want to see him. Like I feel like when I put out that letter, I was like, oh my God, he's never gonna talk to me again. I was like, oh my God, I feel terrible. I feel terrible, and like I'm thankful that like he wanted to meet up and like talk about it. But you know, I know that like he would rather probably see me with a guy, you know, and that's not gonna happen. And that's okay. Like I think there just needs to be that respect.
what did the fans say about it?
I got a lot of positive responses and a lot of people, you know, kind of finding their story within that story of the video.
I
Um,
remember, like I was always afraid to come out because of my grandma. She raised me for
mhm.
a big part of my life, and she was like, you know, that's a different type of person. They come from a different era,
Yeah.
and I was always scared to tell her. And she was the only person I was ever scared to tell.
Mhm.
And I remember I was in an argument with my mom, and she called my grandma, and she's like, "Oh, that he's a faggot and all this stuff."
Oh,
And it was so awesome that my grandma was just like, "Okay, Anne."
wow.
And I did not expect that from her. And
Wow.
like I just had, like, it's so crazy how you never know how people are gonna react,
Yeah.
and you should, and they'll surprise you sometimes.
Yeah.
and I was really happy that. And I think also she probably forgot shortly after because she was really old, so
Mm-hmm.
she probably didn't
Oh.
remember. So also, I noticed on your Instagram was that you learned that you were afraid of heights and that you conquered it though. Yeah. What else have you learned that you were scared of and conquered throughout the years?
Oh, every time I perform.
You're kidding. While you're on stage, you just get real scared.
I get scared sometimes. Sometimes I mean, sometimes beforehand, like, I'll get like super nervous. And I think that's when I put on my best performance because I'll let
Do
all
you
my
have like a
nervousness.
routine that calms you or anything?
I'm still trying to figure out what calms me. Like I've started doing like stretches beforehand, trying to just take
That's so
my
crazy
mind
for
off
me
of it.
because cause Carolyn's right beside you.
Mm-hmm.
And you would think that I would think that you would be cool because you have your partner beside you,
Uh-huh.
you have your songs there that you know, you have the big guitar to like protect yourself from a mob
My
if they decided
shield.
to attack you. Yeah. Oh, that's insane. So,
Mm-hmm.
what else have you conquered since the fear of heights?
Mm, I don't know.
You're like, I'm not scared of anything but heights and stage fright and
Yeah.
fear of like performing.
Yeah, stage fright is a big thing.
So,
Um,
also a big thing which you have been posting about is your opening for Carla,
oh my God.
girl. And this kind of this whole thing that we're going back to that everything kind of just works out is you wanted to like perform for her like more than that one show. How did that happen that you ended up becoming her opener?
Well, through my management team, like they work with her, but I mean, it's not like, oh, you're gonna be set to perform. Like the artist has to like approve of you opening for them. And thankfully, I mean, she likes my music, which is great, and she invited me to basically open whatever tour dates like I wanted. But New York was that was going to be the last one, and I think the venue wanted to get a local band to perform to draw more of a crowd. And which I don't think Carla is like amazing. She doesn't need, an opener to draw a crowd. She's amazing on her own. She could have done the whole show without an opener. But the opener in New York, they ended up canceling like last minute. And so me and Carolyn, we were actually on vacation in Canada around that time, and
What
we
were y'all doing over there?
we were just hanging out. Just I wanted to go to Vancouver and just check out the city, and we got a
I've never
call.
been to Canada. I kind of want to. I really want to go.
You should go. Vancouver is like really cool. I didn't realize it has a huge like Asian community. It's really cool.
I have to check it out. I'll check it out.
It's a lot of good
I'll be
food.
traveling soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got the call, and
Mhm.
then you were like, "Hell yeah!"
Mhm. Yeah.
Did you cry whenever you first met her in person and chatted with her?
When I first met her, like I didn't cry, but I was just like, wow, I really love your music. And it's so funny because I liked her music before, but opening for her and seeing her perform and her band and just how much she puts into it, I really fell in love with her music. I was just like, oh my God, I hate that I love this so much because it was like an earworm. Like it was just in my head after the shows, just all of her songs were just like scrambled in my head.
Did you ask her if she collaborated on your album?
No, I should have been like,
You should. It's
please
never too
sing
late.
with
You never know.
me.
Yeah. You know what I've also learned on your Instagram? I learned so much on your Instagram. I learned you're afraid of heights. I learned you love Carla. I learned that you're in love. But you know what? Well, you know what? Like, I got really excited to see. Bish, you made a makeshift washing machine, and I was like, what? I was like, yes, because I'm going to be moving into my van, like,
Oh
because I want to, not
wow.
because I'm forced. But I saw that and I was like, oh my god, what an awesome idea! And I wanted to thank you for sharing that
Yes.
because now if I'm in like in a pickle, I can always make my
Mhm.
own washing machine and get it done.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like it's really I looked it up online and you basically get like two buckets kind of like paint buckets, the ones that you get
Mm-hmm.
like at, I don't want to say Home Depot because like they fucking, what is it? Trump and shit. They support him.
Oh, oh, do they
Yeah,
really?
I heard
Oh my God, I
that.
go to Home Depot so much.
Don't go
I
there
love Home
anymore.
Depot. Ah, dang it, I love Home Depot.
Don't do it.
I'll try not to. Because then I also think about like the people that are employed might not necessarily like Trump. And
Yeah,
so they might help pay for their check, which they may do great things with their money
yeah,
and it may balance itself out. But also, I kind of don't want to support a company that is horrible.
yeah.
Oh, this is going to be hard.
Mhm.
I'm going to be thinking about this for a long time now. Thanks,
Mhm.
Irene.
Mhm. Yeah,
and
but
so, and so, like, did you buy did you buy the bucket with the holes in it or did you
no,
make them?
well, they don't sell it like that. You have to drill holes in the inside bucket,
Mm-hmm.
and because that kind of, you know, gets the water out. Um, when you pull it out, kind of drains it. But
I like
yeah,
it.
you get like what is it, a plunger, and then you have to poke holes in that as well. So
Mm-hmm.
it suctions better. But it's really easy. Like I started doing it just because like we don't have a washer and dryer at home, and sometimes, you want to wash like little things here and there. And it's been so hot lately in Los Angeles, like
Girl,
insanely
try
hot.
Texas.
Oh, I bet. Oh my God. But I mean, your clothes, it's fine. Like it's, you don't have any energy. You don't waste any like electricity. It's, all air dried. It's
I like it.
perfect.
You just throw a little detergent inside of it.
Yeah,
Nice. I'm gonna try it.
yeah, you
I'll
should.
I'll try it and I'll make a video and I'll
Please.
tag you in
Yes,
it.
yes.
So I also saw that you didn't post a video of it, but one of my favorite songs of all time is "Be My Baby" by the Ronettes, and you covered that one time.
Oh yeah.
Can you do like a little 10-second of "Be My Baby" for me?
Oh my God. Wow,
Am I putting you on the spot? Am
when
I
did
putting
I
you on the
do that?
spot?
God.
Do you know the lyrics?
Be my little baby. I like that song.
Oh, I love it. So I wanted to play a game with you, because I saw also on your Instagram. I'm obsessed with like your Instagram. It's so good. But you were on the top of a mountain
Hmm.
or on a cliff or something, and you're like, how an artist interacts with his surroundings or something like that. I forgot what you said, and you started singing. And then Karen was like, "Are you singing?" And then I was like, "Oh my god, I want to play a game." Okay, so I want you to. I want to give you like a surrounding or an object, and since you love to write love songs, give me like a lyric or a little song about the surrounding or object. Want to do it?
Okay.
Okay, ready? And I'm just thinking these off the top of my head. I don't know what I'm gonna say. So, let's do baloney.
Baloney.
Yeah, write a love song about baloney.
Write a love song about baloney. Me and my baby. There's no baloney. We got a love that lasts for a lifetime. Oh, what rhymes with baloney?
Yay! I don't know. I don't know. Is there? That's a bad one because I don't even know if
There's
there's
no
one that rhymes with it.
baloney. 'Cause baby, you show me how to be kind. Hmm.
Aw, that's cute. Yay! All right. So let's say Home Depot.
Oh,
Your
hell
surroundings in Home Depot.
no. Home Depot, don't go.
Yeah, start rapping, making it a rap, girl.
Home Depot, don't go. Home Depot. No, no.
All
Hi,
right,
Home
I'll give you
Depot.
one. I'll give you one more. Okay. How about you pick it?
Uh, hmm. Let's see. Like an object? Like about anything?
Yeah, anything or a surrounding.
Hmm.
Yeah, write a love song about an object. Let's do. Oh my God, this is tough, right?
Kind of.
I know, cause there's so many things you can think of, but you can't think of them when you have to think of them.
Hmm.
Do you have a pet? Yeah.
Well, she kind of comes and goes.
Oh,
She's a
is she
little
like a
cat,
stray?
Phantom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a cat. What's her name?
Phantom.
Yeah, do a love song about Phantom.
Oh my God, Carolyn made a song about Phantom. It was funny. I can't
Shut
remember
up.
it
What is
though.
it? Uh, does she sing too?
She does. She does sing, and I've been trying to get her to like sing more, and she like started
Make her
writing her own songs, which is
make
really
her be on your
cool.
album.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be.
Yes. Now do a song about Phantom. Ooh, I'm so bossy. She boss it.
Do a song about Phantom now. What did she say? Phantom, you're a phantom. Oh God, now I can't remember the songs that she like created for
Okay,
Phantom.
don't do that one. How about can I get a little snippet of anything? Is that what's the name
Oh,
of the
anything
title?
for you?
Anything? Yeah, will you sing a little bit for me?
Yeah.
Oh.
I bet our love could do anything, 'cause I would do anything, oh anything, anything for you. We could move mountains, then we could part the seas, 'cause I would do anything, oh anything, anything for you.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. So, also one thing before we go, I wanted to say happy early birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, cause it's on the 27th, correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
and I will I want to get you a gift, and so I'll hit you up later, and I will give it to you. I'll send it to you, or I'll be in. Do you go to San Francisco?
I think Carolyn wanted to do a trip there. Yeah, sometimes I go.
Cool. I don't know what you like yet, and I'm gonna have to like search on your Instagram to make it like sentimental and find something that you really like. But if you want to come hang out, my friend is having a gallery opening for his shows. He does like I don't know if you want to see nude dudes, but it'd be cool like just to support if you want to come out, and I'll give you a gift then, or I'll just mail it to you. But he is having it in San Francisco on the 4th of November,
The 4th of November.
and yeah, if you're interested, come hang out. It'd be cool.
Okay.
If not, well, that's cool too. You don't have to. I know you're busy. But happy birthday, and
Thank
I hope you have a really
you.
good one. And also, before we go though, can we get your handles for all your socials? So if we want to look you
Oh
up, or
yeah.
if we don't know who you are yet, and we can find you.
Okay, so my Instagram is Irene Diaz Music. My Facebook is that as well, Irene Diaz Music. That's my website as well. But my Twitter is Irene Diaz underscore music because someone already
I
took my
wanted,
name. It's like, damn
I
it.
wanted to say, girl, you need to get some merchandise.
I
You
know
need to put some
I
stuff
had
on there.
some. I had some and uh I sold out on my shirts, I think,
Okay,
which
because
is
you only
great.
have a poster and then you have the EP, and then
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, I wonder what her shirts are like because I want to get a shirt.
Yeah.
But I guess yeah, you ran out.
Yeah, I got to get more things going. But I think once like I get like more stuff, more music out, that'll come.
Do you have an idea of when you want to have the album out? Is it gonna be like this year?
It's probably gonna be next year.
But
But
that's
we're
what I
gonna be
meant.
releasing a single this November. Something
No
new,
way.
something very different.
What day?
I'm not sure, but I'm thinking it's gonna be
Do it on
before
the 11th.
Thanksgiving.
Do it on the 11th.
Why?
That's my birthday.
Oh, nice. Okay, maybe it'll be around
I'm
then.
just okay. All right. Thank you again so much for chatting with me. You are so awesome, and I would love to chat with you again if you like when the album comes out,
Yeah.
or just whenever. That'd be really cool. Or just hang out if you want to hang out, because I think you're cool.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And also, can we find your shows on your? Is it the website shows, or where
Yeah,
do
the
you post your
website
shows at?
shows, but I don't really have anything right now coming up.
Mm-hmm.
But my website usually has the dates of when I'm going to be performing.
All right, cool. You should come to Austin again
I
so
know,
I
I
can see
need
you.
to. I love Austin.
I know. I know. Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Irene, I'll let you go. That way you can enjoy the rest of your
All
day.
right, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.